We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Brandon Nimmo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Count is 1-2 now. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeff McNeil stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marcus Stroman will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andre Dawson. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the National League in runs batted in. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games. And McNeil will put it away to retire. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pete Alonso swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So stepping in, J.D. Davis. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. No balls and 1 strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Kingman's got it, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
To the plate now, John Lester. Tried to go out of the zone there as he reaches to foul this one off to the left. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able...
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So striding in, Javier Baez. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Bryant, a Nevada native, is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready now, Dave Kingman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Softly hit out toward short, and that'll be the second out. Two men on, 2 out, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 45 home runs now on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg. And a bouncing ball foul. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled away. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And the pitch.
The left fielder, number 52.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Ahmed Rosario will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Digging in, Dave Kingman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. Conforto will get there and he puts it away to retire the. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now Lester's 0-1. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now from Lester. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Looking up is Dawson. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now that number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Now batting.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
This is foul right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Wilson Ramos is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Mets do get one. Stepping in, Andre Dawson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Liner in there for a base hit.
First baseman, number 44.
Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and he's retired 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Sandberg. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. The short hit hard. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Jerry Spamiglia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he got him. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off.
Conforto.
The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The pitcher, John.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Conforto has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Throw on to first, a 3. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Lester's 2-0 home. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ahmed Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So here's Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jeff McNeil goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pete Alonso is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. 2 left for the Mets. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Justin Wilson.
For 38, Justin Wilson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Digging in, Andre Dawson. He singled his last time up.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Ryan Sandberg. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Wilson Ramos stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. At the plate, J.D. Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in... Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Brad Brock will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave it.
And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Sutter is on his way home, and that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
In now, Dave Kingman. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Andre Dawson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Alonso takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive base hit. Bryant isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they extend their lead even further. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come into. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Jake Marisnick stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jake Marisnick is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Grounded weakly to the left. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play. Dan Winkler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Javier Baez will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So here's Brandon Nimmo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Nimmo becomes the first out of the inning.
Number 6.
Jeff McNeil is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the net, the first baseman.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win...